touch you. Come on, baby, let me touch you. All I wanna do is touch you. Let me slip inside. All I wanna do is love you. Come on, lover, let me love you. All I wanna do is love you, feel you from inside. I just wanna be your lover. I just wanna love you all of my life. There will never be another. I just wanna love you all my life. Love you all my life. All I wanna do is kiss you. Come on, darling, let me kiss you. All I wanna do is kiss you here and everywhere. I just wanna taste your sweetheart, savor your flavor, sweetheart. All I wanna do is taste your flower, let me share. I just wanna be your lover. I just wanna love you all my life. There will never be another. I just wanna love you all my life. Love you all my life. All I wanna do is touch you. Come on, baby, let me touch you. All I wanna do is touch you. Let me slip inside. All I wanna do is love you. Come on, lover, let me love you. All I wanna do is love you, feel you from inside. I just wanna be your lover. I just wanna love you all my life. There will never be another. I just wanna love you all my life. Love you all my life. Tell I'm not around. My body's here, but I have disappeared. Now I'm just keeping at it, automatic with bad habits, racing through the motions and the years. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man, keeping to my automation. I don't understand where I went wrong. Trace the route throughout my day and everything remains the same. Every day a repeat of the past. The minutes they accelerate, I race through every single day. Not a single moment made to last. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man, keeping to my automation. I don't understand where I went wrong in love. Oh, 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 oh. Trapped in my chest is a heart I can't rest it out. Oh, 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 oh. And locked in that heart is a love that's been falling apart. feel like I've been breaking down. My clockwork parts are spinning around. My routine is suddenly a chore. The edges of my day are frayed. The minutes of my hours weigh heavier, increasing evermore. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man. Keeping to my automation, I don't understand. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man. Keeping to my automation, I don't understand where I went wrong in love. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. When you're all alone, strangers grow stranger every day. And when you're on your own, the danger is you'll just stay that way. I don't wanna die alone. I don't wanna die at all. Maybe we could find a little time. Maybe we could simply press rewind. Oh, oh, when you're all alone, like a ghost you move throughout the shops and streets. And when you're on your own, you disappear from everyone you meet. I don't wanna die alone. I don't wanna die at all. Maybe we could find a little time. Maybe we could simply press rewind. Oh, oh, when you're all alone, strangers grow stranger every day. And when you're on your own, the danger is you'll just stay that way. I don't wanna die alone. I don't wanna die at all.
Check 1, 2. Hey, all right, there you go. Hey, everybody. Yeah, man. Well, the thing is, I have a little tiny 6-pot coffee or 6-cup coffee maker, and that takes up too much space. The thing is I've got a little L upon which I can prepare my stuff. I've got a cutting board and a coffee pot, and then there's a large sink. It's a really weirdly designed. So I've got a full stove, a huge sink, a little tiny place for preparing food, and then another counter side on this side, another counter little area countertop that I use for drying stuff when my dishwasher is on the blink, which it is right now. And I don't have any outlets over on that side, so I can't actually put any appliances there. So any appliance I put in my little tiny L-shaped cooking space gets in the way. Like I've got just the coffee pot, and it's constantly getting. It's like, yeah. This whole place is designed to look big. You know, like you walk in, and you're like, oh, it's amazing and it's spacious. But as you live here, you're like, oh, they kind of jammed a whole bunch of things in. You know, in this really weird, yeah. So I can't do a microwave. Like a microwave would completely obliterate. And it's funny because my buddy Charlie has the same place, and he had a microwave, and the thing is, like, and that was the only cooking he could really do, you know, and so he got rid of it, you know. So I don't know. In fact, I don't even know why he got rid of it, but the thing is it's just there's just not a lot of space, you know. You have like, I mean, I don't even like, you know. Anyway, whatever. So. Yeah, no, and I do know pressure cookers, and I've employed pressure cookers many a time back in you know, like I've even done stews and stuff like that in them, but yeah, no, and you're right. The thing is, like, it's really funny. How you doing, Mystery? I can't stand, like, look at my place. The thing is like my place was, for a little while, it was getting out of control with boxes and stuff like that. And so I just, like, I can't abide clutter. So the thing is, like, so and you're right, I could use an extension cord, plug it in, cook, take it apart. Like, I definitely do that. And maybe that might be the kind of thing I could do. But the thing is, like, I don't really even have space to store appliances if they're not on my counter. The thing is, like, every single, except for above my fridge, because I have some counter space that is not viable because of the angles, and so I'm not counting some cabinet space, and then all of my other cabinet space is used up. Like literally, like everything, the really high one above the oven, and everything everything in the kitchen is used up. Because again, it's all 3/4 scale. They're like small cabinets. Like you're like, oh, I can't fit this in there. I've got one cabinet I can fit like my big Crisco, you know, doodly-doo. So anyway, so yeah, so it's just like, yeah, and it's like, and I don't even have a lot of stuff. Like I travel and live pretty lean, you know. So it's just but it's fun, but it's been awesome because what it's taught me to do, because I do have a full stove, is I've learned how to like make toast in the oven, and I've learned how to like, you know, like make a lot of things that I didn't know how to use with like just a normal oven. You know, hey gentlemen, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. So anyway, so yeah, but the stew, and so one thing I love to do is make stews. Like I have a big 16-gallon pot. Oh, look at Sue. I have a big 16 gallon, 16 quart pot. And so I'll make stew and then just eat that for one meal for 5 or 6 days. So, hey Joey, how you doing? Hey, you too, brother. Right on. Good to see you, man. So I make stew, and I get refried bean. Like I get like Rosarita refried beans, but then I spice it up with like some fajita seasoning and some cayenne pepper, and what else do I do to it? And then I use like, so I've got like 6 or 7 meals, and I make those meals all the time. So, you know, and it's just like, and it's fun. It's like I like working within the limitations of what I can, you know. So yeah. So it's always stew season for me, Justin. I'm going places no one else has ever been to. There's no end to the trouble I get into when I'm with you. I'm 3 steps ahead of all my sorrow, but I promise by tomorrow I'll repay you all the things that I've borrowed. I'm speeding past sunrise, racing through midnight. I try to slow it down, I'll come around. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. I have no idea why my camera just freaked out.
I brace for an impact that I know someday must come. I've been on the run, moving faster than a freight train. No one can catch me and they daren't even try, 'cause there's just no faster guy. I'm alone on the highway, speeding past sunrise, racing through midnight. I try to slow it down, I come around. Never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver. Shadowing. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Speed and get away, speed and get away, speed and get away, speed and get away. Someday I promise to surrender, someplace somewhere out there is better. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. The pedals to the metal as I make my getaway.
So let me sort out that. So I'm gonna need you guys to because again, so I just went. So apparently, and I think that's why the camera just freaked out. So it wasn't Jed, and that's the problem with. My hope is because I now have on permanent loan from Trey, Super Trade Wonder, I have a new Focusrite, like a 4-channel Focusrite audio interface instead of my 2-channel M-Box. Hey Roy, how you doing, man? So which is great, awesome, right? So hopefully now I don't have to keep reinstalling the drivers. Now hopefully I can kind of like stabilize the sound. But also what's happened is I'm now bouncing between this place and streaming at Trey's place. And Streamlabs OBS does save its settings and saves a lot of stuff. So whenever I make a change on Wednesdays, I'm gonna have to always check in with you guys to get a sense of kind of how the audio sounds in terms of the soundboard, because a lot of that's gonna vary between Trey's place and my place, and Streamlabs OBS does save settings, and so it might do some internal adjusting. It might do some internal adjusting of sound stuff. So let me see. So. And then I wonder if I can change. I can't change the output. Let me do this. Okay. So okay. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Riley. So what is it? Around 7 your time? Yeah, where I'm at, it's 1. It's 1.
In the face of my ass by biting it.
So how is that sounding? Does that sound is audio better? Is it a little bit too low now? Okay, so probably a bit low. Okay, so now, because I brought my whole thing up. So there we go. So try something again. Yeah, it is gonna be so. I mean, it's 44, Justin. See, and the unfortunate thing about Streamlabs OBS, is it doesn't give me a true value of what I'm looking at when I see the desktop audio monitor going and I see my mic monitor going. I would think that when they both hit yellow and red, right? When they both hit yellow and red, that they would be equal volumes, but they're not, and why that is, I don't know. But that's really frustrating. So I can't really gauge predicated on. Okay, good. All right, okay, good. Then we're all set. Good. So, yeah, I'm gonna play that song. I was just playing the intro to. This is a song called "The Dying Stars." Oh yeah, and Joey asked me if when I was heading back to New Orleans. So man, I haven't played much of the South in a long time, and the reason why is like I don't really draw very well in the South. And I'd love to. I love New Orleans. I would love to go back there. I'd love to go back there and just play a couple dates over a couple days in just small clubs that I knew I could do well. But the thing is that's the thing is like, you know, there have been times where we played shows like in Baton Rouge or in New Orleans where we brought like 3 people, you know, or 6 people. And I don't think I can get any venue excited about saying like, hey, I can play for 3 hours for 6 people, you know? And so that's, you know, and the only place that we've ever seemed to draw really well was Orlando. And otherwise, you know, we're just kind of relegated. Like, you know, it's been like just small. And so, and again, it's frustrating because the thing is that back in the days of MySpace and back in the days of other, and my plan is, I do plan, Riley. In fact, I owed One Odd Soccer a response. He actually messaged me, and I'm sorry about that, brother. Yeah. So my plan is to be in the UK this coming summer. So that's my plan. Now the thing is that what that means, though. In fact, I should talk about this. What that means is I have to sell. I've got 30 more of these books to sell. No, I've got 20. I've got like 25 of these. No, I've got 30. I've got 25 or 30 of these to sell. And then I'll probably have another 60 or 70 of these to sell. And I need to, like, I think in order for me to not fall way back onto my severe financial back foot, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to get on top of selling those things, because the thing is like, because they're my large price ticket, you know. Yeah, something like that. I'm looking because some of them are already assigned to other stuff. Anyway, so and hey Isabella, how you doing? Good to see you. Awesome. And awesome. Well, cool. Yeah, awesome, Riley. Well, yeah. So you know, the thing is like. So anyway, blah blah blah. But my plan is I'm gonna start booking. I'm gonna start putting together the tentpole shows for my entire tour. So I'm gonna tour the U.S. and So the things. All right. So these are the things I have to do. I don't want to leave Sue. When the last time I toured and I left Sue for a long period of time, he kind of lost his mind. I was gone for 3 months and he lost his mind and he started acting out. And it took me months and months of corrective behavior to get him back to where he's now his nice cuddly self. With that doesn't, you know. So I'd like to take him on tour with me. So what I'd like to do is I'm thinking about either renting or buying an RV, and then just traveling in the RV, you know, and just kind of having Sue tag along, and you know, and I would schedule the shows so he and I would have, you know, a day of just kind of like, you know, every couple of days we'd take a day off and just run around, you know, and just kind of have adventures all across the country, and I'm hoping that would be fun and fine for him, and you know, so and then the great thing is that like. Well, yeah, and so the thing is, that's exactly right, Danny. So I have to look into the quarantine issues. I have to look into the quarantine issues and see if it's worth it, because I could leave Sue in so like somewhere like say in New York with a friend, or somewhere along the East Coast with a friend, and then fly to Europe for a week or maybe a week and a half and just do a handful of shows and just do a breakneck pace of shows, or I could figure out the quarantine thing, figure out like how, like, you know, I think, you know, how we would do that, and then fly, and then Sue and I could fly over together. I don't know. I think so. These are all things, but the thing is, I just don't want to leave him again. You know, he like kind of lost his mind. Yeah. Hey, oh yeah, right on, Team Streams. Team Stream Cheese. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's exactly what the thing is. Is like, but sometimes if they've got all their shots and you can document it, and there's all these other things. The thing is, like, sometimes you can get them on a fast track quarantine thing, depending on the country you're going to, and depending on, you know, like I know. And so anyway, so I don't know. The thing is, like, I just have to look at all that stuff, and I haven't yet even explored it. So oh, yeah, wait, here. So let me get back to some rock and roll.
Yes, you know it's hard, it's getting harder all the time. You put your back against the wall and brace yourself and push with all your might. But
but nothing's moving, nothing's going anywhere. And you shove till you're exhausted, throw your hands up and you cry out in despair. Don't you ever give up, no, don't you let it get its claws into you. Those other motherfuckers, what do they do? So let's crack open a bottle and let us tune up our guitars and let us sing to the dying of the stars. Oh, let us sing for the songs that never get heard. Let's set it on fire and watch it burn. Oh, sing with me, make the heavens tremble with the song. 'Cause sooner than later we'll be gone. There's thieves and liars everywhere you turn. And the more time that you spend with them, the more like them you'll become, you'll learn. And I hate to say it, but I don't like where we've arrived, where the rich keep getting richer and the poor, well, the poor, they just keep dying. I'm just a broken songster, writing songs that no one will buy. I have no power to make things right. But here's another song, love, a song I sing with all of my heart. I know it's tough and it's falling apart. So let us sing for the songs that never get heard. Let's set it on fire and watch it burn. Oh, sing with me, make the heavens tremble with the song. 'Cause sooner than later we'll be gone. Let us sing away the pain. Let us sing a song that makes it all okay. And if I sing a bit too long, oh, I hope you'll forgive me this song. Yes, I know it's hard, it's getting harder all the time. Put your back against the wall, brace yourself and push with all your might. But nothing's moving, nothing's going anywhere. And you shove till you're exhausted, throw your hands up and you cry out in despair. Don't you ever give up, no, don't you let it get its claws into you. Some of motherfuckers, what do they do? Let's crack open a bottle and let us tune up our guitars. Let us sing to the dying of the stars. Oh, let us sing for the songs that never get heard. Let's set it on fire and watch it burn. Oh, sing with me, make the heavens tremble with the song. 'Cause sooner than later we'll be gone. No, that's not right. Was that right? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's right. Yeah. So it is. It is on. The Love You Keep. Really? Huh? All right. That's crazy. Yeah. That's. So this is Rock and Roll Captions. Thank you, Dr. Shane. Thank you, kindly. Hey, Oscar, how you doing, man? Yeah, hey, thanks, brother. Yeah, it was just getting way too long. It was getting in my face all the time. It was driving me nuts. This is a song called Rock and Roll Casualties. This is going to be a single. I think this is the very last single off of my newest record. So this one will be coming out in late November. Which is crazy that it's already getting closer. All right, right on, Riley. I'll catch you later. Yeah, you have an awesome. Thanks for hanging out for the time you did, and hopefully we see you again soon. And yeah, hopefully that'd be great. And that's great to hear, Haskell. Well, yeah, what's been up with you, man? It's no sound, everyone gets down to the rock and roll. I just totally blanked on the lyric, man. I've been doing that. That's the problem with not playing all the time, is I've been blanking on lyrics like a motherfucker. All right, let me see. Here, let me get both these up. I don't know. That's so frustrating. Rock and Roll Casualties, Love You Keep. And then I have do over it down, but Love You Keep. All right, man. Well, okay, here we go. Hey, that's awesome. Right on, Haskell. That's great. And hey, Shirley, how you doing, man? It's no sound, everyone gets down to the rock and roll. It owns your soul, it makes you move to the beat and groove, makes you shake your butt, can't get enough. When the rock and roll explode, where casualties come dancing in. It's made of fire and electric wire, touch to your spine. The beat unwinds, the basic booms to out the room. Everyone gets down to the other sound. When the rock and roll explode, where casualties come dancing me. And it goes doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dooba doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dooba doom explode. From coast to coast, the sound explodes. It's everywhere. It's in your head. It's on your hands. It's in your pants. It's on your tongue. It's in your lungs. When the rock and roll explode, where casualties come dancing me. And it goes doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dooba doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dooba doom explode. It lights us up, oh we glow. A billion glowing souls the music holds, and we turn on, oh we glow. A million billion stars shine on, shine bold. We all feel the beat, our feet are dancing on. It's an oldie sound, it's an oldie sound. Everyone gets down to the rock and roll. It owns your soul, it makes you move to the beat and groove, makes you touch your butt, can't get enough. When the rock and roll explode, where casualties come dancing me. And it goes doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dooba doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dooba doom explode. And let's just it's that doom 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 explode. Shit, man, I keep getting lost in my songs. Yeah, anyway, I really haven't just paid attention to playing it. I've been trying to take some time off. Like, the thing is, like, I really have been, I haven't stopped going full tilt. really since June of 2014, and because in June 2014 I got to Austin. I started working on music. I put out within that first 6 months. I put out The Pleasure of Being Sad, and I had the album Here Be Dragons already on deck and ready to go. Because I didn't want to put out 2 records in the same year, I waited until 2015 and I released Here Be Dragons. But then at that point in time, I was like, fuck it. Well, I'm seeing a little spike in my Spotify play numbers because I put out a new record. Let me see if I keep putting out records. Let me see if I can just keep increasing my Spotify followers. So I put out Here Be Dragons, and then I put out Furthermore, and then I put out True Crime Television. But also in that year, I also put out The Pleasure of Being Sad. Or no, I put out Say It With a Bullet, which was a side project album, band I have with Katie, and I also had. And I also put out Anal Worm, which was a 6-song EP. So, hey, right on. Hey, Matricula, how you doing? And right on. That's awesome. And so all of these, so that was 2015. And then 2016, I took the first 3 months and wrote all the songs that would be comprised of Death and Taxes. I ended up writing about 100 songs in 2016, over that first 3 months. And then I took those 100 songs and I pared them down to 14, and then I put out my album Death and Taxes. And then I started, and then to vet. Oh no! But so I wrote them over the first 3 months, and I started playing. I started playing on Twitch. I did 40 days, 40 shows in 40 days, just to kind of vet these songs and get a sense of like how well they resonated with the people that were into it, like my hardcore fans. And it was so rewarding. It was such a fun thing to do, just play music every single day, and to do it in that way. That I kept on keeping on. So that's when I came to I started with a 3 day a week schedule, and then I migrated about a couple months later into a 5 day a week schedule, which I've sort of maintained till now. So it's just been so then in 2017 I put out a 40 while streaming 5 days a week. I put out a 45 song album. For and whilst also streaming Monday through Friday. And then in 2018, I put out a 102-song career retrospective. I did a 3-month tour, and I continued to stream 5 days a week. And then in 2019, I did my first. This is the first. No, so a lot of the songs on the 2017 release were songs I wrote in 2015 and 2016. Because I wrote 100 songs in 2016. I ended up writing a lot of songs in 2015. I probably wrote 80 or 90 songs in 2015. A lot of those made it on Furthermore. A lot of those made it on True Crime Television and what have you. So it's gonna go for about another 2.5 hours, Isabel. It's just gonna be a 3-hour stream today. I was making food and it kind of intruded on my getting into the whole 4-hour stream. But it is going until I believe like 11 p.m. your time. So okay, so this is a song called The Love That You Keep. Anyway, well, this one. Yeah. So that's it, Revis. So and then I got back and I started working on my new record where I wrote like 75 songs for this one, and then I really wanted to make sure I wanted to knock this one out of the park. So I really spent a ton of time, like thousands of hours, working on this new record that is just about to come out in December 17th. So now I can kind of pull my foot off the gas a little bit and not drive myself insane. So I'm just trying to do that. I'm just trying to like slow down a little bit, and so there will be some gaps in my capacity to remember stuff. There will be some me not fully like me getting lost in changes and stuff like that. And it's just because I'm not playing, because what I usually do is I play an hour before I stream to warm up, and then I stream for 4 hours, and then I usually wind down by just noodling and playing along. If we stream to Music Streamer, I'll play along with them. So I usually get about 6 or 7 hours of music in every single day, and that just keeps my keeps the wheels turning. But I'm trying to just take a little time off, But so this is a song called "The Love You Keep." And I'm just okay. So, Father, are you bothered that I never care to call? I guess you never bother, 'cause you don't call at all. I guess maybe it's true what they say about you. You're only as good as the people you use. Mister, will you kiss her when she says she has to leave? And she's never coming back, cause she's taking off with me. Or we're taking the sights, we'll stay out all night, and we'll never look back, looking left to the western lights. Oh, the love that you keep hidden is the love that no one sees. And the love you've never given is a love you don't receive. Lovely little lady, oh why so full of rage? I know that things are hard, but there's a better way. Sure, life is unfair, but the children are scared and shouting all day. Well, that's just gotta wear you down. Oh, the love that you keep hidden is a love that no one sees. And the love you've never given is a love you don't receive. Me, myself, and I, yes, I'm talking to you three. Well, I hope you get well soon, but please take care of me, cause I'm all that I got. And sure that not, my mind's gonna break and my heart's gonna stop. Me, myself, and I, oh, what you gonna do? You gotta love yourself if you want the others too. And I know that it's hard, and I know that you're scared, but it's better in here, so much better than out there. Oh, the love that you keep hidden is a love that no one sees. And the love you've never given is the love you don't receive. Oh, the love that you keep hidden is a love that no one sees. And the love you've never given is a love you don't receive. Let's just do this. Team Stream Cheese, as soon as you're back, let me know that you're back, and I'll just put do over at the top of the list. And then that way, and then that way you can take your time, and then when you get back, you'll still be able to hear it. And thank you, Revis, and thank you, Isabella. Thank you so much. That song is a pretty personal song for me. It's one that I don't play that often. Oh yeah, no, I get that, man. I get that. Yeah, we had a torrential downpour, and there was a crack of thunder that was so loud that it literally shook. Like it was so loud that it woke all the dogs and got them barking, shook the window panes and just got us, took us all from deep sleep to what the fuck. It was crack, and then it continued, it rumbled on. So it was we were woken up by the crack, and then what the fuck, And I don't, Schroby. I do have a lot of songs I like to play, but I don't really have a favorite song. And hey, Wizzo, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, that's I hear. I mean, isn't Ecuador also part of the whole Amazon rainforest? Doesn't it storm there a lot? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So it was a nighttime. It was a nighttime storm. That's magical. Yeah, that's one thing. I had never seen a firefly my entire life until I lived here in Austin, and they were called they call them here lightning bugs, but I'd never seen them before, and we, in our backyard that I used to share with Katie, we'd go outside and we'd sit there, and it was in the dusk, into early evening of pretty much every single night in the spring, and even into the summer. You would just see all of a sudden the whole sky would just light up with these little flashing lights. It was fucking awesome. I had never seen that before. It was magical. Yeah. That's why I figured. Yeah. So of course it's just like, yeah, you get just create. That's awesome, man. Well, you'll have to regale about that when you have a chance. Yeah, I missed those days, Revis. So wait, so did you, Isabella? Did you request the lovin' that you missed, that you've missed? I think that's what I just pulled it up and then I just deleted it, it's such a rarely request. I don't think it's ever been requested by anybody. So I just want to make sure that I went to the Grand Canyon and talked with Park Ranger there about lightning bugs. And he too called them fireflies. Yeah. I call them. I grew up calling them fireflies. Oh, that's awesome, Shroby. Yeah, very cool, man. Let me see. Okay, awesome, cool, perfect. Thank you, Isabella. And please do, Team Stream Cheese. Yeah, when you're back, man. So let me see. Gonna love you like you never been loved. Gonna swing you like you never been swung. Gonna kiss you like you never been kissed. This is the loving that you always miss. Gonna hold you like you never been held. We're gonna do it and we'll do it so well. Gonna kiss you like you never been kissed. This is the loving that you always miss. La da 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 la la da 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 la la da 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 la la da. Gonna woo you like you've never been wooed. Looking through you and you look so good. There's never been a loving like this. This is the loving that you always. This is the loving that you always miss. You're no stranger to love. You've been out there enough to know that sometimes it's not right. But you certainly see that between you and me there's electricity, oh there's fire. Oh, la da 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 da. Come through you like you've never been through. Gonna love you and I always will. Gonna give you so much more than this. This is the loving that you always miss. La da 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 la la da 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 la la da 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 la la da. Do little little do 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 do. Gonna hold you like you've never been held. Gonna do it and we'll do it so well. Gonna kiss you like you've never been kissed. This is the loving that you always miss. You're no stranger to love. You've been out there enough to know that sometimes it's not right. But you certainly see that between you and me there's electricity, oh there's fire. Oh la da 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 la da 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 da. Gonna love you like you've never been loved. Gonna swing you like you've never been swung. Gonna kiss you like you've never been kissed. This is the loving that you always miss. This is the loving that you always miss. This is the loving that you always miss. I don't know how that goes. So it goes. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get that one. Gonna kiss you like you've never been kissed. This is the loving that you always miss. This is the loving that you always miss. There you go. This is the loving that you always miss. So cadence is on. Doesn't care, but yeah, this drops right there. This is the loving right when that last line starts. I gotta be on that. What's that? That's that F sharp minor. But yeah. Anyway. That's so funny because we grown up. Well, if you ever come visit, let me know. I play acoustic a bunch in small places and some bigger venues. It'd be cool to do it. Sure, man. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind even just setting up a couple shows and just because I'm in Austin, Texas now. It's not a long drive. I mean, it's not a long drive, from a touring perspective. So just heading out there and spending, like, I fucking love New Orleans. Like, just going out there and spending a weekend, just kind of running around would be a lot of fun. Play a couple shows and then, yeah. So yeah, man. I'll have to. I will reach out to you. I mean, as soon as like right now, like the fourth quarter, even though I'm in much better shape financially than I've been in a long time here in the middle of the fourth quarter, it's still a very dicey prospect for me. If I sell these books and if I kind of like keep the revenue coming in, then I should be fine and I'll make it through and then I'll be able to like kind of make plans. But right now, I'm just trying to make sure that I gotta get to January without having to lose my place. All right. So this is a song called "When Fire Meets Lonely Mountain." Yeah, it's weird because we called them fireflies in California, even though and I think they did exist in Northern California in certain places, although I don't recall where. But we when I was growing up, I think I encountered them. I don't really remember though. But the thing is, I do know we always call them fireflies. Yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks, Revis. I mean, you do this for 20 plus years, and you kind of hope when you start out that you'll reach a point where you don't have to worry about paying your bills every single fucking month. But and I have been there. There have been a couple of years where I was having enough success with film and TV licensing where I didn't need to worry about paying my bills, and that was awesome. But otherwise, Bum, 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 bum. Jamie felt it crazy, sort of like a fire, raging beyond walls as the flames burn higher. Dragging no mistake is like a range of mountains, shrugging off the winter by the tens and thousands. Oh, they explode when the fire meets the mountain. Oh, don't you know? They explode when the fire meets the mountain. And oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. Jamie burns hot like a fount of lava, melting stone and steaming water. Jake, no mistake, is like a billion stones, a billion tons of mountain bones. And oh, they explode when the fire meets the mountain. Oh, don't you know? They explode when the fire meets the mountain. And oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when the lonely mountain spends its hours breathing fire? Bum, 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 bum. Jamie met Jake quite some time ago, but Jamie didn't know that she had met him, so she didn't understand that she had met the man that would meet her fire with a fireproof hand. And oh, they explode when the fire meets the mountain. Oh, don't you know? They explode when the fire meets the mountain. And oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when the lonely mountain spends its hours breathing fire? Jamie's secret power is she can dance all night without spilling her drink. And Jake's secret power is he can turn invisible. And Jamie's secret power is she can cry with a run in her mascara. Oh, and Jake's secret power is he can hide in plain sight. What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when the lonely mountain meets the fire? What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when the lonely mountain spends its hours breathing fire? Yeah, right on. All right, so cool. What do we want to do? Let me think. So, so that was my last request, except for Do Over, which we're waiting for Team Stream Cheese to show up. I can do Modern Age. Right on. La 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 la. Hey, Rob Talk. La 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 la. Never mind the starving, never mind the sick. That's not right. There we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hooray for the rockets, we landed up on Mars. Hooray for the telescopes that take pictures of the stars, and everything's advancing, we're getting pretty smart. And the prices have never been lower at your local Walmart. And we sing la 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, this is a modern age. We've never been so right. Oh, this is a modern age. What keeps you up at night? La 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 la. Never mind the starving and never mind the sick. Buy yourself a Hummer and that'll do the trick. And the sting of the conscience is only a prick that can be done away with a point and a click. And we sing la 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 la. Oh, this is a modern age. We've never been so right. Oh, this is a modern age. What keeps you up at night? The poor must pay more to secure basic medicine. The broke, they must choke on the yoke that has been thrust on them, but don't trust in them. La 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 la. We can clone ourselves a monkey, but the starving we must die. We can map the human genome, but we can't save their lives. And what would we become if we saved everyone? All our dollars wasted on some degenerate bums, and we sing la 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 la. Hey brother, la 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 la. Oh, this is a modern age. We've never been so right. Oh, this is a modern age. It keeps you up at night. Oh, this is a modern age. We've never been so right. Oh, this is a modern age. What keeps you up at night? And yeah, so Rob Talk. So it's really funny. Martin has started putting out really super high quality, but much cheaper guitars than normal. So this one was usually about $900. They just started putting out some other ones you can get for $500 or $600 that play and sound like the action's amazing. They really sound good. I believe they have composite bodies, and then they have various kinds of tops, or faces, but they're like, you know, they're still fucking beautiful guitars. They still sound really good. A lot of them have electronics, so they basically you can plug them in and play them over, you know, PAs or sound systems or through amps. Yeah, man. I was blown away. I went to Straight Music yesterday. There's not, but just look up Martin guitars here. Here, let me just. So. And I do know, and so you might want to check. You might want to check here. You might check on Straight Music. So and then Straight Music. So that's the place here in Austin where I saw a bunch of those guitars. Now I know that they have a lot of relationships with. Yeah, you know, I mean, I wouldn't. Maybe if maybe when I have 10,000 followers, Jadavan, they might. You know, I don't. I mean, maybe I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, I've got 30. I mean, I've got like 60,000 people that listen to me on all the streaming services. You know. Well, the Schwobi, I prefer the built-in pickups. And hey, Bobcat, how you doing, brother? Thank you so much for the host, man. I prefer the ones you can kind of mount. I mean, well, hold on. So if you get like you can get like, I know Fender makes a nice double humbucking, you know, and I had one of those for many years. The thing is like if you play a lot, if you play and use your guitar a lot, just the process of putting those in and out and kind of inserting them and then coiling them up and put them I had 2 or 3 of them over the lifetime when I had my Takamine, which didn't have active didn't have any active pickup. And so I only used the ones you insert, and I'd burn them out in about 6 months because I was playing all the time. So if you don't play that often and you can get it sounding good on your guitar, then by all means, like, that's awesome, you know. But for me, the thing is like, I mean, I've played now thousands of shows with this. Particularly if you include the Twitch shows, on top of all the Thirsty Crow, because I got this in 2009. So I was doing Thirsty Crow, I was doing Casey's, I was doing, so these are residencies. So the Church of Rock and Roll, that was every Thursday for about a year. I did the Thirsty Crow every Saturday on Saturdays at the Open Mic TV Live, and that was Open Mic TV, and that was for maybe about 2 years. And then I did Casey's on Thursday nights. And that was in downtown LA, and that was for maybe a full year and a half. And on top of other shows I played, and you know, so it's like, so and this I've never had to swap out the pickup on this. It's just gone and gone and gone. It's a workhorse, you know. So for me, if you can get a guitar that has a built-in pickup, if you're going to be playing a lot, of shows, that's probably the way to go. Just because if you're buying the pickups that you insert in the hole, the thing is that they wear out. And if you're buying the nice ones, which I was doing, you know, they're $80-$90. They were $80-$90 10, 15 years ago. They could be even more expensive now. You know, so if you're buying the nice ones and they keep falling apart on you, you know. So. Yes, yeah, that's Tizzle Smash. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's exactly it. That is, yeah. I mean, the thing is, yeah. So for me, if you're a working musician and you're putting a lot of traffic, you're getting a lot of work out of your guitar, then, you know, I think the built-in is the way to go. If you're only playing the random show, occasional show, you know, and you find, and the thing is, and particularly because I know there are a lot of people that there are really, really high end, absolutely beautiful guitars where they don't, you know, there are no pickups, because the thing is like, because they're like, you know, the manufacturer's like, no, this is a classic perfect guitar. And if you want to pick that up, then you either have to mic it, which is fine, or you have to insert, you know, or you have to get something installed, you know, so, yeah, there you go. Okay, awesome. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, cool. Yeah, then there you go. Yeah, that's, you know, and then just find one that works for you. And sometimes, and the thing is, all things kind of have some variance in the way that they play. All things have some variance in the way that they pick up sound. So try multiple pickups before you decide to buy, if they let you try them out. You know, if you go to a Guitar Center, be like, hey, can I try out this pickup? You know, and then you can get a sense of kind of how it works with your guitar and how it feels and how it sounds. All right, so this is a song called "The Rat Race." I wrote this years ago. What just derailed you, Stephanie? Okay, I'm gonna play this one, and we'll get the main show up and running. I haven't played this one in a while, so I'm gonna probably fuck this one up. It's one that I wrote years ago and then totally didn't think about. And then one day I saw it and I was like, oh, I remember I used to kind of like this song, and so I listened to it and I was like, oh, this is an awesome song. Why am I not playing it? And so I charted it. I added some more lyrics, and here we go. So it goes, if you join the rat race. Okay, so if you join the rat race, win or lose, you'll always be a rat. And if you make $1 million, you will want $1 million more than that. Riches are fine. Wait. Riches are fine and gold it shines. Riches are fine and gold it. Riches are fine and gold it shines. Right? Riches are fine and gold it shines, but I don't want to waste my time pursuing. Okay, so there's something here. Let me do this one again. This one. The chords keep wrapping around themselves. They don't like the lyrics cadence on different chords. So if you join the rat race, win or lose, you'll always be a rat. And if you make $1 million, you will want $1 million more than that. Gold is fine and riches they shine, but I don't want to waste my time. There we go. Pursuing the American dream, 'cause the American dream is not my dream. I don't want $1 million. I don't need a fancy car. All I want is a little laughter, ha ha ha. All I want is you as you are. If you join the rat race, win or lose, you'll always be a rat. And if you make $1 billion, you want $1 billion more than that. Riches are fine and diamonds they shine, but riches are fine and diamonds they shine, but I don't want to waste my time pursuing the American dream, 'cause the American dream is not my dream. There we go. I don't want, I don't want $1 billion. I don't need 10 fancy cars. All I want is a little laughter, ha ha ha. All I want is you as you are. 'Cause if you've got a lot of money, then because I've got a lot of money, but because I've had a lot of money, but I've had so little love. And money buys you things, but you can never get enough. The little love I've known, it's only gone to show me. Ooh. If you join the rat race, win or lose, you'll always be a rat. And if you make $1 trillion, you will want $1 trillion more than that. Riches are fine and rubies they shine, but I don't want to waste my time pursuing the American dream, 'cause the American dream is not my dream. I don't want $1 million. Oh shit. I don't need a fancy car. All I want is a little laughter, ha ha ha. All I want is you as you are. All I want is you as you are. So that one, it all rotates a little weird, but I came up with something. Hey, and how you doing, Tony? Good to see you, brother. Right on, man. How you been? I came up with something new when I was playing Get Set Go songs from my phone. I figured out that if you flow the phone along with the tunes, it makes listening to the song. So wait, so if you're bouncing the phone while you're listening to the song, is that what you're saying? So if you're doing this while you're listening, or what do you mean? Okay, yeah, no, don't even sweat it, Revis. Yeah, man. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here for the time you were, dude. It's always awesome to have you here, man. And I'll play that song again. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Isabella. I do like that song, and I do think that if I get it down, it'll feel and sound a lot better. And particularly that bridge, because I just added that bridge. I have like I've never even recorded that bridge, so. No, flow your arms along with the beat. Okay, yeah, right on, man. Yeah, I mean that's right, isn't that? Because that's dancing, right? You know, the thing is like it always for me anyway. It's always awesome when I can move my body to the music I love. You know, the thing is like it's in fact, really truthfully, I like to dance to all music, but if it's a song I fucking love, I mean, it's in fact that's the thing is it's like when back when I was a kid. You know, I'd go see the Archers of Loaf, and I would fucking lose my mind. I would pogo, I had like a 3-inch vertical. I mean, like 3-foot vertical. So I like literally, like that's no joking. I could just do this and just like there is photos of me, and there's video of me just getting massive height. And so there's like here's a crowd, and other people are jumping around, and you just see me just going boing, like my head just like appear, like my whole chest popping out, and being like yeah, and then drop back down. Mild Mike, you're about to get the. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alas, I do have some things, but I totally forgot about the other stuff. But oh well. All right. So let's get. This song is not about you. Wow, I haven't played that. All right. So yeah, let's get the main show up and running. Give me 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it is, it's October 16th? No, it's October. October 16th in the year 2019. And, yeah, hey, and it's good to see everybody. I'm the opening act. I'm mild-mannered Michael Torres. Let's get Mike TV out here. I know a lot of you guys say that we look a lot alike and that we often dress a lot alike. But yeah, that's not so. You'll notice, you can tell that there's a distinct difference. Distinct difference. Hey everybody, it's me, Mike TV. Poof, I just appeared right in front of you out of nowhere, like a magician. Ha 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 ha. That's right. Boot that other guy. Mild-mannered Michael Torres off the stage. Although he does have great taste in clothing, I do have to say. Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. I'm two different people. Here we go. So this is a song called Do Over, and it goes exactly like this. The president's a liar and the people are stupid and no one really gives a fuck. Everyone's a racist, everybody is a liar, and everyone is playing rough. The world is all fucked up, my friends, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. The kids are all screwy, the economy's kablooey, and there's thieves at every turn. There's nobody that we can trust, and everybody's getting burned. The world is all fucked up, my friends, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Do over. Do over. Kids are on drugs and the order insane, and there's traffic on every street. Workers for assholes, but everybody's working just to make ends meet. The world is all fucked up, my friends, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Over. Cops corrupt and the prisons are full and the lawyers are crooked men. Guns been shot, Jesus crucified, Malcolm's been played, Malcolm's been laid to rest. The world is all fucked up, my friends, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Little loom bound, bound, but that alone bound, battle it out, the little loot don't bound, don't do, over. Over. So that's what the first kind of like, I'm gonna try to write a country song. I wrote that way back in 2001, maybe 2001. Do-Over speaks to me on a very personal level right now amidst all the shit going on. So yeah, the first time I moved to Ecuador was when I was 18. I just wanted to do something different with my life for a bit. Worked on random farms, built some schools in small towns, and just made enough money to sustain my wanderings. And thank you, Jedivan. Thank you, Bobcat. Thank you very kindly. And yeah, man, that's awesome. Yeah, that's super cool. My brother actually spent some time in Ecuador. He actually worked with a missionary though. I believe it was a Jesuit missionary in whatever, is it Quito, whatever their main city is. But yeah, and then he did like little stints, like a month here and a month there. He was there for a full year, maybe a year and a half, and he did little stints in other towns. So the Jesuit, I think it was like a monastery. I don't think it was like a church. I think it was like a monastery or something like that, or a missionary of some sort or another. They would kind of send him out to do things around the country. But ding digga ding digga ding digga. That's awesome. Digga digga do. Yeah, digga digga do. Sorry, yeah, that's hilarious. And that's awesome. Oh, wow, right on, man. Fuck yeah. That's awesome, dude. All right, the song is not about you. I haven't played this one in a. Yeah, that's great, man. That's fucking super exciting. Yeah, I bet. Going to school in a different. So I'm figuring your Spanish is probably excellent. My brother, who is I and my sisters are all half Mexican. My brother he's a half brother, through our mother. He has no Mexican in him at all, but he speaks better Spanish than all the rest of us. I just typed in Jadavan instead of typing the songs not about you. I typed in Jadavan. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, right on. So you. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this Jadavan's request. I'll just type in his name and it will pop up. Oh, hey, awesome. That's cool, man. So I know there's a little whistling part, but I know it's really ridiculously high. Let me listen to it because it's ridiculously high, and I think it might be a little bit outside of my whistling range right now, and I don't know. Let's just listen to this song real quick. I haven't played this one in some time. The song's not about you. It's on Sunshine, Joy, and Happiness. The song is not about you. It's actually the opposite. Just it's a little bit low for me. Here we go. This song is not about the way that you kiss
And it's not about the coquettish swinging of your hips, swinging of your hips, swinging of your hips. And it's not about the way that you twirl when you dance. And it's not about at first or at first sidelong glance. No, it's not about these things at all. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I know that wouldn't do. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, that's not about our rise and fall. No, this song is not about you. This song is not about your skin so young and pale. And it's not about your fingers so slender, almost frail. And it's not about your eyes that sparkle in the dark. And it's not about your body shot through with electric sparks. No, I'm not. No, it's not. No, it's not about these things at all. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I would like to prove to you. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, this is not about our rise and fall. No, this song is not about you. This song is not about your headstrong and stubborn ways, your crazy, laughing, bitter days, laughing, lumping, tender phase. And this song is not about what went wrong, the screams and shouts, the hurtful words, the nagging doubts, the floods of love, and then the droughts, and all doubts, and all of the things, oh, that heartache can bring. It's not about me loving you. It's not about the things you do. It's not about what isn't true. Oh, this song is not about you. This song is not about the love that we once shared, or the absence of you and the mountain of despair, upon which I have built myself a home, a place where I live by myself, so alone. No, it's not about these things at all. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, I know that wouldn't do. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, it's not about our rise and fall. Oh, this song is not about you. Wow, man, that song is still fucking really, really hard to sing. It's so hard to sing. It's the highest and lowest of my ranges. When I first listened to this song, It's Not About You, it reminded me of Shakespeare's sonnet, My Mistress. Yes, I will be Team Stream Cheese, probably this summer. That sucks. Yeah. We're gonna. I will be playing New York. It's crazy, man. So the last out of the last 5 shows, out of the last 4 shows that we played in New York, we sold out 3 of them, and then the last one I just played, I drew like 6 people. Now I kind of fucked up because I didn't. I was hoping that Songkick and Bands in Town would alert people to the fact that Get Set Go is playing, and maybe it did. Maybe those people just don't care. But I do know that I've got 4,000 people actively following me in the New York area, right? So I would think that 4,000 people I would draw. So I drew no one other than people I knew were already coming to the show, people that I already interacted with, who were like, "Hey, you're playing New York, I'll be there," you know. So that was a really mind-boggling thing for me. Oh yeah, right on, man. Yeah, I mean, but it's just, you know, it's just, yeah, like so I kind of, but I can't, like, it seems strange to me. Did Songkick, but did both services fail me, or was there something? Now you're right. Songkick did not send out any emails,
and bands in town also did not send out any emails. And where they did send out emails in other cities, I did get decent draw. But part of me thinks like, well, maybe was it because Songkick, is it because Songkick just decided not like it anyway, I don't know, but yeah, okay, yeah, so that's so frustrating. Yeah, that's and that's and I think I mean maybe man it's crazy because things like we kept upgrading. So it was back when the Knitting Factory was not where they're located now, but in the first location when they had the three levels, we started in the smallest. We started on the bottom floor, which is like this little tiny basement of a place. So there was we played that little and we brought like 10 people and it was a little tiny show. But the next time we played that same room and we sold it out. And then we played the mid-size room and we sold that out. And then we played that room again. So we played that room. No, and then we played another place and we sold that place out. And so we played between the one where we sold out the bottom floor and we played another show. Anyway, and so it kept getting bigger and bigger, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Now I hadn't played in like a full decade, but I would have thought that the people, the Get Set Go fans would have been excited, like I haven't played in a full decade, I'm coming out, but I don't know, we'll see. So someday or on Discord, I'm gonna have to show you what Spotify does to your new songs, Mike. Oh, really? Yeah, that would be awesome, Stephanie. If you could, maybe if you just could take some screenshots and then let me know, that would be awesome. Yeah, so and how fucking, and think about the people that put on those shows, Team Stream Cheese, because how fucking discouraging would that be to play a show and have everybody fucking rocking out and be like, fuck yeah, this is amazing, and then the next day play and be like, there's no one here. Or even the inverse. I mean, the thing is like that's just like why not just fucking promote both shows? Why not sell 70% of your reserve? And then hold the 30% for the other 30% for door sales if it looks like they're selling out that fast, and then that way you get the overflow on the second night, and then everybody's super excited, and the band feels like they're appreciated at both shows. Like it's just that kind of shit, because that is really demoralizing. If you're a band, if you're a touring band, because what happens if you play a really really packed show and then the very next night you come out and you play and there's no one there? What it does is it's the message it sends you is that, oh, they saw us and they didn't like it. People saw us play and it wasn't a good show, and that fucking always, even if you can articulate a reason for why that might have happened, it still fucking does discouraging things to your heart and soul, like it just fucking, yeah. Anyway, I used to, yeah, man, I would, as a promoter in Los Angeles, I was very careful to like make sure that like I had often I was a guy that people would bring in a triage to triage shows. So like our bill fell apart tonight. We've got an open stage, at Spaceland or the Knitting Factory, and we don't have anybody, or we don't have anybody for next 3 days from now. Can you help, Mike? Can you help us put together a show? We want to be able to bring, like, if you can bring in 100 people, that'd be awesome. So then I'd reach out to all my friends' bands, and I'd put together a bill, and it was always, and that was kind of, so I built my career as a promoter on being able to do that, being able to bring in great bands on a moment's notice and bring in a good crowd and turn them into really fun shows. So, and the thing is, yeah, and so understanding those dynamics, those kinds of things where a band plays. So if you play a show, so sometimes I would bring in bands and I'd be like, hey man, can you guys play this bill? It's gonna be a huge packed show because it's gonna be you guys and 2 or 3 of your other friends, and knowing full well that this band can only bring like maybe 40 people tops, maybe once a month, And so I'm like, just bring all your folks out. And even though I booked them for another show a couple days later, and I'm like, don't worry about that show. I know the owners. I will alter their expectations, so that kind of stuff. But the thing is, I always let the bands know kind of what was going on, so they kind of went in knowing what to expect. And then I would really bust my hump to make sure that there was still enough people there. So I would lower their expectations, so they'd walk up thinking like, oh, this is gonna be a slow night, and then there'd be 60 or 70 people there, and they'd be like, oh, it was awesome, it was a great show. I'm like, there you go, yeah. So. Ask us not to make any drinks during the set. Really? That's weird. Why would what? Because it was making too much noise. Like, was it like it was a singer songwriter? Like, I think it's like, I mean, but even so, like even a hotel cafe in LA, like that's there are rooms there that are small rooms. Like there's a small, like they've got a small room with a bar in the back. Yeah, but the thing is like, but people just whisper. That's so silly. That's really silly. Yeah. Yeah. That is. Yeah. That's and there's no way that any venue should ever be like, yeah. There's no way that any venue should ever agree to that. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. All right. So that was the song's not about you. Let's do the devil. This is The Devil's My Elevator. Everything is made to decay and nothing here is gonna remain, and I know that it's so. My soul is wrecked and rent, my innocence is up and spent, and I know that it's so. God is my co-pilot, the devil is my elevator, and God is my stairway, but the devil is my elevator. If man is 5 and the devil is 6, and if God, well, if he is 7, then I must climb up through the devil to make my way to heaven, heaven, heaven. Hey, let's. Everything is made to decay and nothing here is gonna remain, and I know that it's so. My soul is ragged and rent, my innocence is all but spent, and I know that it's so. God is my co-pilot, but the devil is my navigator, and God is my stairway, but the devil is my elevator. If man is 5 and the devil is 6, and if God, well, if he is 7, then I must climb up through the devil to make my way to heaven, heaven, heaven. What are you gonna do now? How long have you been around? What are you gonna do now? How long have you been around? Down we go. Some take the ladder, but jumping is faster. Let's never slow. Pick it up, faster and faster. Down we go. Some take the ladder, but jumping is faster. Let's never slow. Pick it up, faster and faster. Down we go. Some take the ladder, but jumping is faster. Let's never slow. Pick it up, faster and faster. Go. God is my co-pilot, but the devil is my navigator, and God is my stairway, but the devil is my elevator. If man is 5 and the devil is 6, and if God, well, if he is 7, but I must climb up to the devil to make my way to heaven, heaven, heaven. Everything is made to decay and nothing here is gonna remain, and I know that it's so. Yeah, that's a song called "The Devil Is My Elevator." That's an old Vermicious K tune. That's one that never really made it on a record. Hey, Spike V3, thank you so much for the follow, man. That one didn't actually make it on an album because it turns out that we that this is basically the same riff as was it Paradise something Paradise, Welcome to Paradise by Green Day. I was like, fuck, man. I'm like, I don't want to. It was too I didn't know the song. I didn't know the. I mean, I knew Green Day and I knew their songs and stuff like that. But I just that one just totally escaped me. So it goes. Stranger's Going Stranger. So this is a new one off the new record. This is so I had a new single. Hey, Delaney, how you doing? I had a new single that came out yesterday that is the most sexy of all the entire record. It is I always like to have at least one song on my record, or sometimes 4 or 5 songs, as is the case with this new album, that are just kind of over the top sexy, and that's the one, and this is the one. So it's called I Just Want to Be Your Lover. Or not this is not the song I'm playing, so this I Just Want to Be Your Lover is the single that came out yesterday. And it's so funny because I saw it come out and I'm like, no, the timing's totally wrong. That song's supposed to come out in the middle of oh shit, it is coming out right now. That's crazy. And thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, I love it. I think it's I think it's a fucking if rock and roll doesn't fucking challenge you, if rock and roll if your favorite bands if they don't have songs that are making you feel a little bit uncomfortable, like maybe I shouldn't be singing, maybe I shouldn't be listening to this in mixed company, then it's not fucking rock and roll. It's music. It's music, and that's great. But rock and roll is meant to be dangerous, and if it's not fucking dangerous, then there's seriously something wrong. Okay. I was like, I know this one. I do know this one, right? Yes, I do. When you're all alone, strangers grow stranger every day. And when you're on your own, the danger is you'll just stay that way. I don't want to die alone. I don't want to die at all. Maybe we could simply press rewind. Maybe we could find a little time. When you're all alone, like a ghost you move throughout the shops and streets. And when you're on your own, the day becomes everyone you need. I don't want to die alone. I don't want to die at all. Maybe we could find a little time. Simply press rewind. When you're all alone, strangers grow stranger every day. And when you're on your own, the danger is you'll just stay that way. I don't want to die alone. I don't want to die at all. Yeah, right on. I don't know. So let me try to remember the second lyrics. When you're all alone, a ghost you know, out the shops and streets. When you're on your own, the danger is when you're on your own, and when you're all alone. Ah, fuck. Let me look them up. God damn it, man. I've just been well, whatever. I haven't been playing as much over the past couple weeks because I did TwitchCon and then I've just been kind of slacking off for a couple weeks. So, but that's always frustrating when you've got like these are all all the new material. When you disappear from and when you're on your own, you disappear from everyone you meet. That's what it is. Okay, so curses. Anyway, oh well. Earlier in the year, I was playing guitar with some friends and an ex of mine and doing random requests, and somebody asked for This Love Maroon 5. I'd totally forgotten just how overtly sexual it gets as it slows down to a crawl. Really got to own that song if you want to say that. Yeah, that's really funny. I don't know. It's funny. I don't really know Maroon 5's music, and the reason why is because Amy, our drummer, Amy Wood, I believe it was Maroon 5. I'm certain it's either Maroon 5 or Incubus, but I'm nearly 100%. But Amy knew those guys back in high school, and she drummed for them, and I don't think it ended well, or it was like she didn't like unsell us on the band, but she just kind of like she was like I'm kind of over that. So I was like, all right, well, there's a lot of other bands out there, so. So Amy, our drummer, our original drummer, Gets It Go's first drummer on their first record. She now drums for Fiona Apple, and she now does like stuff with, and she's got another band called the Donnies and the Amys that are doing really well. But anyway, so she had some issue with. I don't even know if it was an issue. I just remember that we talked about them when we were on tour at one point in time, and she kind of gave us a little bit of her history with them, and I was like, okay, well. I can pay attention to other bands. That was it. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember. I think it's like because I know that I think what it was is I think she drummed for Maroon 5, but knew some of the kids from Incubus because they grew up on the west side of LA somewhere and like went to school or something like that. So. Yeah, so I don't know, something like that. So, and again, this is a 20-year-old memory, and so I think about that. And I realize that I might have completely fucked up her messaging or kind of what or the actual. But I remember walking away from that conversation and being like, oh, then I don't need it. I won't pay attention to those guys. So, yes. Yeah, right on. Hey, Martin, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I think even that's actually, I do have songs that do kind of talk in a fact or explore lyrics that are, but I usually start there, Team Stream Cheese, and then I usually get straight to, I usually do, I will actually talk about, getting like, well, here, I'll play one. Oh, I wanna touch your skin. Yes, I wanna break it in. Oh, I need to feel her way, the way her body lays, her body on display. Oh, I wanna taste your skin. Yes, I wanna taste. Yes, I wanna taste your skin. There we go. And the secrets deep within. And the flavor of her sex, and the way her body rests, and the way her body aches. Oh, I need to know her flesh, and the softness of her breasts, and the things that make her sweat, and the things that make her scream. I need to know these things. Ooh, oh, these things need a fistful of her hair to hold as the two of us collide. And the fury that we share will spill from me to her deep inside. Oh, I want to taste her lips with my teeth and fingertips. I want to feel her body come, a quaking, shaking one, till we're spent and we're done. Ooh, oh, these things I need to know. Ooh, oh my God, I've lost control. I've lost control. So yeah, so I will often, like, I'll start kind of with innuendo and then get straight into the real into the just graphic sexual conversation, because fuck it, because, you know, if I write a sexy song that is safe for radio, then I'm certainly not writing the right kind of sexy song. Yeah, no, yeah, amen. No, and you're right. And the thing is and you're totally right. And I do eschew poetry pretty much as often as I can, because I prefer. I think that for me, you know, like I try to follow, which is really funny, because the people I look to for my lyrical perspectives, or the people that I used as my touchstones when I was first kind of writing stuff on my own, was like Bukowski and Henry Miller, and you know, like they were literary people, you know, John Fonte, you know, like it was those folks that were like the folks that I was tapping for, you know, for my lyrical perspective. So yeah, and there's not a lot. I mean, which is funny, because Bukowski he does write. In fact, he's better known for his poetry than he is for his prose. But even his poetry is still pretty plain. You know, it's pretty like, I mean, there is metaphor on occasion, like his little prayer to God for a nuclear bomb to clean his kitchen. That's fucking awesome. All right, so this is yeah, and yeah, I mean, he does have, I mean, his because he speaks with because he sings with such a so there's not a lot of note variance. There's not a huge amount of note variance, and the thing is, and he does sing with a very kind of conversational voice. You know, he never kind of belts out notes. And it's funny because the thing is, when you track the notes of what he's singing, you know, there is some interesting, you know, melodies happening there, you know, but it's funny, like, you know, but it's one of those, it's just the, you know. Let Alone's only in Canada could I win best male. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, I definitely see that. All right, so this is a song called I'll Come Around. They could chop off my legs and take my car away, and they could nail me to the floor and sit on me all day, but I swear it's true, I would make my way to you. They could seal me in a box locked with 100 locks that they tossed into the deep where the bottom never stops, but I swear it's true, I would make my way to you. There's no disaster, no destruction, no tragedy, no misfortune, not a thing that could keep me from you. There's no upheaval, no eruption, consumption, no debacle, no destruction, not a thing that could keep me from you. They could launch, they could take a cannon shell and fire it through my chest, and I could die 1,000 deaths, but I would never rest, for I know it's true, I would make my way to you. They could chop off my head and bury me for dead, and they could feed me to the lions, 'cause the lions must be fed, but I swear it's true, I would make my way to you. There's no contact, there's no injury, no bodily harm, and no prison walls, and no shrieking alarms, and there's not a thing that could keep me from you. There's no injury. Wait, I'm fucking these lyrics up. There's no injury, no, there's no upheaval, no catastrophe, no epidemic, there's no revolution, and no polemic, and not a thing that could keep me from you. You better know that I'm gonna come around. You better know that I'm gonna come around. You better know that I'm gonna come around. You better know I'm gonna come. 'Cause nobody's gonna steal my baby. Nobody's gonna take my girl. Nobody's gonna get my lady. Nobody living on this world. There's no tsunami, no hurricane, and there's no raging inferno, and no earthquake, and there's not a thing that could keep me from you. You better know that I'm gonna come around. You better know that I'm gonna come around. You better know that I'm gonna come around. You better know I'm gonna come. 'Cause nobody's gonna steal my baby. Nobody's gonna take my girl. Nobody's gonna get my lady. Nobody living on this world. There's no disaster, no destruction, no tragedy, no misfortune, not a thing that could keep me from you. Yeah, hey, thank you, Old Growth Canopy. Thank you, man. And hey, thank you, Delaney. Thank you so much. And that song's called "I'll Come Around." Team Stream Cheese. "I'll Come Around." It's on my album. It's on 2 records actually. The full studio version is on Sunshine, Joy, and Happiness, and then the other one is. And then there's another version on the Mike TV Live albums that came out in 2018. I did a 102 song career retrospective where I played just acoustic guitar and one vocal right down the middle. Kind of similar to what you hear here like this, but I did doubled acoustic guitars left and right channel so they sound nice and full in your ears, and then one vocal right down the middle. So it's basically the way I play here, but it's just sort of perfect renditions. And so I'm 100% certain there's an "I'll Come Around" version on one of those 3 volumes. I'm not really 100% like up to speed on what's on all those albums. All right, let me see. Grow the fuck up. Yeah, hey, awesome, right on, cool. Grow. Okay, here we go. Grow the fuck up. So this is a really weird song. This is one that I wrote. I was just trying to write a song in the Aeolian mode, without really knowing exactly how it worked. I just wanted to experiment and see if so it's in the, I think it's in the key of E. I think it's in the key of E. No. You don't wanna. But no, maybe it's. I don't think it is actually. I think it's. It might be in the key of F. No, because this would be. So it's actually in the key of B, but so it's the alien mode in the key of B, and at least that's what I thought. But I'm not certain I got the chords right. So but here we go. So it goes like this. And then there's another line that goes bum 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 bum. If you don't wanna, you don't gotta. There's nothing that you have to do. It's not a game if you don't play. You don't have to win or lose. If you don't wanna, you don't gotta. You can choose your own rules. But everybody's living, giving up the time, working for fools. I believe in miracles, the resurrection of the dead, and the beating of a broken heart, and the words we've left unsaid, and the things we do instead. If you can't make it, if you can't take it, you don't gotta play the game. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. The other line goes bum 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 bum. If you don't wanna, you don't gotta. There's nothing that you have to do. It's not a game if you don't play. You don't have to win or lose. If you can't stand it, if you just hate it, recreate something new. The bastards, they can tear you down so long as to yourself you are true. I believe in miracles, the resurrection of the dead, and the beating of the broken heart, and the words we've left unsaid, and the things we do instead. If you can't make it, if you can't take it, you don't gotta play the game. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. Yeah, right on. So that's a song called Grow the Fuck Up. And just in case you couldn't figure it out. And then Jadavan, I'll play Jad. How you doing, Bobcat? All right, let me see. All right, so Comfy Bed. I haven't played Comfy Bed. And thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for requesting some of these ones that are not regularly on my radar. I think that it's gonna help me kind of get the cobwebs out of my brain. Hey, awesome! Right on, Revis. Good. Welcome back, man. All right, I haven't this song. Let's listen to this one real quick. Cause this is the very last song on my album, True Crime Television, and I don't play it that often. No one ever comes round more. Well, I've been here before. I'm sure that I am dead, cause I can't get out of bed. I think of past last night. Well, I was freaking out. Okay, so feel that too. So no one ever comes round more. Well, I've been here before. I've been feeling everything last night I was freaking out. There's not a minute of my life. I wonder why I tried. I wonder why I tried. I wonder why I tried. I think I'm gonna stay in bed till I figure it out. So if you're looking for me in bed. Yeah, you know, I haven't charted this one correctly, Isabella. I think last time you covered this one, or you requested this one, I said I was going to chart it and I didn't, because I'm a liar. I'm just a liar. I will try to, if I can remember to chart it. Well, fuck it, man. Here, let me make myself a memory real quick. Let me just make a note of it in my I'll set it for 2 hours. Okay. So yeah, I will try to, yeah. Hey, thank you, Revis. Yeah, I need to, that one I need to sort out a little bit before I can play it. I haven't played it in a long time. And I didn't chart it properly. And Justin, are you looking for The Sun Keeps Leaning on Me? That's what it seems like you're requesting. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll sort it out for you. I'll get it there. Yeah. Oh, is it okay? So yeah, somebody else requested it relatively recently, then, and I was like, yeah, and I said I'd take a look at it, and then I forgot to. So, Hey, Sarge. Hey, thank you, Old Growth Canopy. Thank you, man. The sun keeps leaning on me. The sun keeps leaning on me. It's so hot I can hardly breathe. The sun keeps leaning on me. The sun is a devil in the sky. The sun is a devil in the sky. The heat, it burns like the devil's fire. The sun is a devil in the sky. It's so hot, I want to strip down, out of my skin down, and into my bones. It's so hot, set me aflame now, so I can just cool down. I need a nice cooling fire. The sun is a ball of haze. The sun is a ball of hate, and his hate shines down at 108. The sun is a ball of hate. The sun keeps leaning on me. The sun keeps leaning on me. Never mind the children, let everyone flee. The sun keeps leaning on me. It's so hot, my cranium softening like a ripe avocado. My brain is just mush. It's so hot, blah 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 blah. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 out. The sun keeps leaning on me. The sun keeps leaning on me. It's so hot I can hardly breathe. The sun keeps leaning on me. Hey, there you go, Sarge. There's some. There's a A little cloudier for you, man. How you doing, dude? How things been for you? And thank you kindly. Thank you, Elix. Thank you, Delaney. And thank you, Bolo. Thank you so much, man. That's very kind of you, dude. Yeah, so that's a song called "The Sun Keeps Leaning on Me." I think that's the one that Justin requested. And thank you, Old Growth Canopy. Thank you kindly. Yeah, man. This is I'm trying to take a little vacation. Oh, have you been crazy busy? It's just school stuff? Running the school? Yeah, I've been trying because I've been going basically nonstop since 2014. I mean, basically like 2014 was a little bit slower, but by 2015 hit, man, I would work at least 10 hours a day on music, like 5, 6, 7 days a week, and then it just kept picking up steam, you know, and then it was 12 hours a day, and then it was 16 hours a day, and then it was from the moment I got up to the moment I went to bed for hours and hours and hours, except for Saturdays. I started to, in 2017, I was like, I have to give myself some time off or I'll kill myself, and so I like in late 2017, I started taking Saturdays off. And then otherwise, yeah, so it's just been crazy. 45, yeah, that's nuts, man. That's nuts, dude. And so has your attendance increased over since you've been doing it, or is it just kind of like are they? I mean, I'm figuring what like. So how many schools actually teach aeronautic engineering? And is yours one that like, I mean, is yours I mean, is yours? It seemed like you were saying it's entirely specialized aeronautical engineering. Is that correct? So do you do all degrees of aeronautical engineering? This is an old can. I don't have any water. I should have got some water. I mean, do you like does it also enter? Does it also kind of like do? Oh, that's awesome. And does it also do the? Do you also focus on like the space stuff as well? Or is it focused on commercial aircraft? Is it focused on like combat aircraft? Do you do all of it? This is like. So anyway, so for those of you guys that don't know, M. Sarge 510, he's actually the dean of an aeronautical engineering school. Like he's like the capo di tutti capo, and there's 4,500 students that are all studying aeronautic engineering, and I see. Okay, so And so it's for people that now. So the people that go from here to if they want to get into deeper into the engineering, or do they go from there with your diploma? Do they go from there to like work? You do both military and civilian. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, cool. So will these guys, like when you graduate with your diploma, do you go into design? Do you go into manufacturing? Do you go into what else would there be for aircraft? Do you go into like and then I guess do you also handle like stuff like communication stuff, things of that nature? Anyway, yeah, this is fascinating to me. We should definitely have a conversation. We should definitely do a from us to work. Okay, yeah, all right, awesome. Yeah, very cool, man. Well, that's awesome, dude. Well, yeah, it's great to see you, man. I'm bummed I haven't had a chance to catch any of your streams live. Aircraft maintenance. Okay, awesome. Awesome, very cool. And are they mostly employed? And then also do UAV. So United Arab Vehicle? Wait, I don't know that acronym. There or there's a bunch of. Is that yeah, I don't know that acronym. Or maybe I do, and I'm just not. Everybody's right here. Unmanned. Drones. Oh yeah, unmanned aerial vehicles. Okay, sure, of course. Of course. Drones. Yep. Perfect. That makes sense. Awesome. But yeah, that's very cool, man. Right on. And so do your students then go out, and are they mostly employed in Saudi Arabia, or or is there like sort of an international pipeline for the students? Let's begin again, and then everybody's working. Yes, those ubiquitous alligator vacuums. The ones that are just everywhere. Because, when you have a problem, when you have like excess alligators. Oh, okay, so it's all domestic. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, man. Right on. But that must be super cool. Like, because since you're the only place in Saudi Arabia, you guys must be supplying all of the people that are working on all of Saudi Arabia's aircrafts. That's awesome. So as that grows and that's amazing, dude. Like that means that you're part of the future of flight in Saudi Arabia. That is awesome.
I wanna get out of here, she said I wanna go, but there's nowhere for me on the planet Earth, nowhere I feel at home. I don't even feel comfortable in my skin. She took a swallow of her whiskey neat and chased it with Vicodin. She laughed and smiled at me and said, let's begin again. Let's begin again. Let's begin again. Let's begin again. I wanna get out of here, but I never wanna die. I think that maybe in 1,000 years the future might be alright. I know that I am just a silly, silly girl, but it is simply so broken, a beautiful broken world. She laughed and smiled at me and said, let's begin again. Let's begin again. Let's begin again. Let's begin again. As we were leaving, she started crying. I simply just held her. She said, oh, I'm dying and I don't know why. And when we got there, oh, she started crying. I simply just held her. She said, oh, I'm dying and I don't know why. I'm alive. I wanna get out of here, she said I wanna go, but there's nowhere for me on the planet Earth, nowhere I'd feel at home. I don't even feel comfortable in my skin. She took a swallow of her whiskey neat and chased it with Vicodin. She laughed and smiled at me and said, let's begin again.
Yeah. Or there is, yes, Elix is right, there is the alternate version that Shandy coined, Lesbians Again. Very different song when sung that way.
Everybody's working, everybody needs to toil. Oh, we're working so much harder than we did the year before. And we work so goddamn hard for so very little pay. And we work and we toil every day.
I'll talk about that in just a second, Old Growth Canopy.
Everyone's unhappy, everybody is upset, and the days they get away from us, we haven't made it yet. And we know that there's no end in sight, this is our everyday. And we work, and we toil, and we pay. Slow it down, take it slow, let's turn on the radio again, and let's sit and listen to the songs that we love, all the songs we sing along to. Alright. Working makes us cynical and bitter, angry folk. This must be some sort of universal cosmic joke, but we know the bills, they must be paid, and so we slave away, and we work, and we toil every day.
slow it down, take it slow. Let's turn on the radio again and let's sit and listen to the songs that we love, all the songs we sing along to. Slow it down, take it slow. Let's turn on the radio again and let's sit and listen to the songs that we love, all the songs we sing along to. All right. Everybody's working, everybody needs to toil. Oh, we're working so much harder than we did the year before. And we work so goddamn hard for so very little pay. And we work and we toil every day. And we slave, rather. And we slave is the last line. Curses. And we slave. Dag damn it. I even had the lyrics up and I was kind of fucking that one up. So I was reading the chat. Yeah, so I do oh, hey, that's awesome, Isabella. Right on. Yeah, so I do regarding the soundboard, yeah, they're over 300 sounds now. There's tons and tons of sounds. And some of them are very, very long. And some of them are very long that I give access to my regulars because every now and again they like Sincere Pumpkin and some others are kind of like are specifically designed to like
peanut.
Yes.
Hazelnut.
Yes.
Cashew nut.
This is my favorite one of all time.
Macadamia nut. That was the one that was sent her into going crazy. She said, "You stop naming nuts. Pine nut. Pistachio nut. Red pistachio nut. Natural, all natural, white pistachio nut."
Yeah. So that's basically it. So the idea is just like so people don't go like the hope is that you kind of develop a familiarity with it's all secret menus. So it's like so people that already have them listed and already know them. And I've given all of my mods access to the whole list. So people will and then that is exactly right. And the people that troll me the most are actually my mods. So that's nice as well. That's.
You are really Santa, right?
No, I'm an accountant. I wear this fucking thing as a fashion statement, all right?
Okay.
And I would have to say, really, truthfully, of the mods that troll me the most, it's probably Elix and Papercat. Like now that I think about it, I don't ever recall Bobcat really trolling me. I don't really recall I don't even think Nina. Blue Front has done it occasionally, but I think the ones that. I think it's Elix. Yeah, I think it's Elix and Papercat. Those two are the guys that seem to troll me the most. What was it that I was just about to play? Curses. I got to talking and it was right before Paleophile. I'm not finding it. Isabella, what was your last request? I think it was an Isabella request. It could have been a Stephanie request though. Curses. I was just about to pull it up. No, that's actually Bobcat has trolled with that every now and again. Was it okay? Wasn't it for your pain though? Stumble On. That was it. Thank you. Stumble On. Thank you, Elix. Stumble On. That's the one I was going to look for. I really dig the lyrics. The lyrics to this song are and then Old Growth Canopy talking about the way I write songs. Yeah, so I always start with an idea, right? So I'm like I want to write a song about this. I want to write a song about this person. And it's not usually like a very specific song. It's not. I want to write a song. I want to write a song about I want to write a song about the freeing of the hurricane, from like the way Bob Dylan, like I don't usually start like that. I have written songs like that. I have written songs that were that myopic and from their very outset. But usually what I start with an idea like I want to write a sad song about heartbreak because I'm I want to write I want to write a song that has a surprise ending, you know, like, and I'll start with these kinds of basic general ideas, and then I'll just kind of hunt around the neck to find what sounds like the very first chord. Now of course the thing is I've written songs where they start in C sharp minor and they're actually in the key E, you know, because it's just the 6th chord. So even though I'll start with a chord, you know, and that even though that will be for all intents and purposes the opening chord, it's not necessarily the tonic. It's not necessarily the tonic in the key of the song. So, and then once I do that, then I'll start figuring out, you know, I'll start working on a melody, but all at the same time considering lyrics. And considering that, and usually what I do is I will find a chorus lyric or a beginning verse lyric that I use as the hook through which I tease out the remainder of the song. So it's like, and you write words and chords first normally. Yeah. So they both kind of happen at the same time, Sarge, but what I end up doing is I end up kind of writing them. So usually I'll be like, this is a song I want to write. This is a song I want to write. And this, you know, song that it's a song I want to write, and there's something you know, and I'll be like, and now I want to elevate this. I want this to go even bigger. So this is a song I want to write. You know, I like so I, you know, and so I will think about what's happening lyrically and what's going on with the music, and then I will adjust, you know, as there. So it all kind of happens kind of simultaneously, you know. And the thing is, and what I used to do back in the day when I would first start writing is I would write a verse, you know, like I'd be like do do doodle 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 dum bum do do doodle 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 doodle, and then I would just smash on a chorus, and I wouldn't necessarily think about like anyway. So I think the way I write now is a lot more of a nuanced, you know. It's all about the narrative thread of what I'm writing. So it's all about like, so okay, once I've got the, so, and sometimes I end up writing the chorus first. Sometimes I end up writing I've never started with a bridge. I don't think so. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever started with a bridge. I've written songs that I've cannibalized for other songs where I wrote a part that would sound like a chorus and I just turned that into a bridge. But I've never started with what ended up being the bridge when I started writing. Sometimes I'll write a chorus. Sometimes I'll write a verse and a pre-chorus and a second pre-chorus and then the chorus. You know, I've done like that is Like Hurricanes. My new song Like Hurricanes does that. It's got like a verse and then. It's like we're gonna fight back like fire. We're gonna fight back like firefighters, fighting fires, pushing back the flames. And that's the verse. And then they could come at us with all their might and and that's the first pre-chorus. And then the second pre-chorus is there's no stopping us from walking. There's no holding us back. And, you know, and then we eventually kicked into the chorus. We got lions, we got fire in our, we got diamonds in our eyes, diamonds in our eyes. We're never gonna. I don't know the lyrics because I'm chopping in the middle. But yeah, but then that becomes never gonna. But it keeps elevating. It's much bigger and gets sung with a lot more intensity as the song progresses. So, I will, and so that sometimes I will start with, I'll write something and it will sound like the chorus, and then I'll realize that the lyrical content needs to be elevated even more because there's the message I put in the pre-chorus is not actually the message, you know. Hey, my pleasure, Old Growth Canopy. So yeah, in fact, I'm gonna be doing a stream. I think I'm gonna launch it this Saturday. I'm gonna be doing a stream with other Twitch streamers. Where we're all of us going to be writing songs. What we're going to do is we're going to get together. We're going to talk about a topic for a song, and then we're going to figure out for intervals for chord progression. So it's going to be either like, so it's going to be like 1, 4, 5. So And you can move that all up and down the neck that you want. It will just be 1-4-5, or it'll be 1-3-6. So like one. Wait. Oh, wait. So that's 1-3-6. You know, and then there's the one. Wait. It's like that's a 1-2-5. Like, and so we're gonna do to start with. We're just gonna use like all the common intervals, just to kind of like be like, hey, these are the things that most songs kind of operate off of. And then as we get a little bit more practiced, and as everybody gets, so it's gonna be a weekly and a monthly show, but they're all gonna launch hopefully this Saturday. I haven't yet reached out to people, but well, I have reached out to people, but I haven't actually talked to them about doing it this Saturday. So if we can do it this Saturday, great. If not, then we'll have to push it to a different date that everybody can do it. But it should be happening sometime around this weekend. It'll be a short show, and it's just gonna be us talking about what we want to write about and what interval we want to use, and kind of talking about our process. Then we're gonna be getting back. Then those of us that are on the weekly track are gonna be meeting up the following week at the same time, and we'll play the song that we wrote over the course of the week. Those of us on the monthly track will be getting together once a month. Now, I usually write a song a day. When I'm in my songwriting mode, I'll write a song Monday through Friday, 5 days a week for about 3 months. And that usually nets me about 60 songs. Then if I don't feel like I've got enough music, then I'll continue to write until I've got about 80 to 100 songs. And that's happened a handful of times over the demonstrate. I have an idea. Use the time signatures and keys of every song on a Coldplay album. Demonstrate that Coldplay are just lazy and uncreative with the tools they have to. Okay. So, and it's funny, Elix, because the thing is that we have talked about doing stuff like that. Because the thing is, because there are. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be necessarily to say that they're lazy and uncreative, but it would be nice to be able to say, look, this is what you can do with very little. You can do a lot with very little. You know, you can literally, like, you know, not everybody can write a 1-chord song, which it took me 15 years to write a 1-chord song that feels like it's got movement. But there are thousands and thousands of 2-chord songs, and literally you can just do two chords back and forth. Yes, yeah. The thing is, it's like, and that's not a bad. I mean, that's not a bad idea. And if it turns out that we as a group can't come up with something that titillates us, at that moment, then we might need to do that. But the thing is that, like, yeah. They have a couple songs that I think are really, really, really strong. You know, I mean, lyrically. They actually have lyrics that are awesome. The rest of the song is not. You know, like I'm like, that's a great line, and then these next following 8 lines are pretty terrible. You know, but that's just my taste. You know, that's my taste. They're dramatically more successful than I will ever be. So, Stumble On. And I didn't even play it. Stumble On. Oh, really? No, but the thing is, like, it's crazy. You get a lot of success. You get a lot of success in your on your first record. It often is hard to overcome that. You know, that's why it's so difficult. That's why it's so difficult. Like the sophomore slump, and it's also also like lots of bands. You know, they put out 3 or 4 albums and then they're done because you get enough success and it can train wreck you. You know, it can train wreck your creative because you. Anyway, but mistakes were made. I know that for a certainty. We were never meant to walk alone. But every heart is hardened by hard circumstance. Everyone's got wounds now turned to stone. And we've been casting shadows as we walk towards the light. Hand in hand we stumble through it all. And I'm so very happy that it's your hand in mine to lift me up as we stumble on. And so we fall in love. Though trouble surrounds us, yes, trouble enough. Though the storms they may rage, they can't wash us away. The fire inside us burns on. Honesty's a policy, but who can say that it's better than the lies we're taught to tell. There's a place reserved for each and every one of us. It's just getting there that ends up being hell. And we've been breaking bottles against the walls of Jericho, and we've been singing songs all along. And I'm so very happy that it's your voice I know will lift me up as we stumble on. And so we fall in love. The trouble surrounds us, yes, trouble enough. Though the storms they may rage, they can't wash us away. The fire inside us burns on. And so we fall in love. The trouble surrounds us, yes, trouble enough. Though the storms they may rage, they can't wash us away. The fire inside us burns on. The fire inside us burns on. Thank you, Old Growth Canopy. It's funny. I was thinking about Sarge, what you were talking about with the songwriting. Yeah, like starting with the chord. I used to do the start. Like I would figure out cool chord progressions, and why I stopped doing that, because I'd figure out cool chord progressions. I'd figure out like verse and chorus and get all these things together, and then as I was trying to lay lyrics into them, because I heard the progressions the way that they were, I didn't like my brain kind of calcified. So it was like, if it was like this. So if it was that, then if I played that and then without working on the lyrics right at the moment, I would find that it would be difficult for me to change up the progression to meet the melody that I wrote. And everything that I write is all in service of the melody and the lyrics. So everything else is all takes a back seat. So and if I can, and it's really funny. And my buddy Schmed and my buddy Tomo were the ones that were turn me on to the idea that, like, look, dude, if you can get away with just doing it with 2 chords, you don't need to throw in more chords. The thing is, like, I mean, later on, if you want to add a little bit more interesting, like sub minors and stuff like that, if you want to throw in stuff like that just to make it, add a little beauty and texture to it, then awesome. But you don't need to. And so so I would find myself being like, so if I needed to just drill on the E for a while, everybody says there's nothing that you want to do. Like so whatever. But the thing is, anyway. So that's why I altered from doing the entire progression, because once it got locked in my brain for whatever reason, and which is funny because now, which is like when I heard Comfy Bed, like I can hear just a few notes of one of my songs and be like, oh yeah, this is the way the whole song goes. But because it's just, that's the way my brain works. It just gets locked into, like, that's the song, and it's really tough. I did that. I only did that successfully. Did I take 2 songs and 2 other songs and mash them together and make a whole song that I still continue to play to this day, and that was Kiss the Girl on my first record. Otherwise, like, once a song's kind of locked in shape, it doesn't move very easily. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. When is it? It's launching on Friday. That's fucking amazing. Awesome. Well, we will have to maybe I'll do a gaming stream. Maybe I'll buy it and do a gaming stream. That would be just as a little tip of the hat to him, and that would be awesome. And Apple mobile devices, huh? Okay, so this is a song that I co-wrote with my chat. This is one of the most filthy songs ever written. It is very, very filthy. So if it's definitely a very adult song. Most of the songs I've written with my chat are adult songs. It's in 6/8 because it was decided that 6/8 is the key that dinosaurs fuck in. And it goes like this. When I was a wee one, I had my first crush. Those tiny fossil arms made me blush. That neck, that horn, that tush, that never-ending smile. That's when I knew I was a paleophile. It may be a sin, but that toothy grin drives me wild. I'm not into boys or girls, I just want dinosaurs. I want my dino whore. Omnivore, carnivore, herbivore. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Huh. Archaeopteryx, extend those sexy wings. It makes me think the naughtiest things. Brontosaurus with your neck so very long, I could stroke it all night long. Velociraptor, give me some more, you big dickosaur. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Megalosaur, give me your ultra megalodon. Seismosaurus, you shake me, you're breaking my heart, heart on. I wanna go back to the past for that sweet dino ass. Wind back the clock, tickety-tock for that fat dino cock. Please take me home, I'm all alone, stuck in a world with the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs. Huh. Triceratops, so can you top me? You make me horny to the power of 3. I have only one wish for my Mesozoic date. I want a T-Rex to masturbate. When we're alone, I'll polish your bone to squirt dino foam. I'm not into boys or girls, I just want dinosaurs. I want my dino whore. Omnivore, carnivore, herbivore. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Huh. Ankylosaurs, you will someday become gas. Till then, use a tail to pound my ass. Stegosaurus with your lovely lady plates. Why don't you come please, sit in my face. What can I do? I like to screw, I bet they do too. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Megalosaur, give me your ultra megalodon. Seismosaurus, you shake me, you're breaking my heart, heart on. I wanna go back to the past for that sweet dino ass. Wind back the clock, tickety-tock for that fat dino cock. Please take me home, I'm all alone, stuck in a world without dinosaurs. The dinosaurs. Oh, what a bore. Yeah, right on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, so don't you fear pain. I like this one. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum 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 bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum bum. I ain't got much, but I'm willing to share, baby. Don't be scared. We don't need money. Don't you look at me like that, 'cause you know it's a fact. We would never go hungry. I will write a song that we can trade for all the things we need. I will write a song for you, 1,000 songs, and they'll hit you in the heart and make you wanna cry. From the very start, I only wanna write songs that move you. Oh, sometimes you have to hurt before you show them what you're worth. And the days, they cut so deep in the fear, it's killing me. But if you don't believe, oh,
would always be singing, but I will write a song that you can sing when you are feeling low. I will write a song for you, 1,000 songs. And they hit you in the heart and make you wanna cry. From the very start, I only wanna write songs that move you. Oh, sometimes you have to hurt. Oh, before you show them what you're worth. And the days, they come so deep in the fear. It's killing me, but if you don't believe, pain. Hey, Retro Road Show. Pain, that's your part. Pain, keep it going. Pain, keep going. Pain, baby, don't you fear. Keep going, baby, don't you fear. Baby, don't you fear. Baby, don't you fear the pain. Baby, don't you fear. Baby, don't you fear. Baby, don't you fear. Baby, don't you fear the pain. Bum ba da dum bum bum ba dum bum ba da dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum bum. Hell yeah, right on. So that's the last request queue. Why are you? What? Should you not be awake? Is it not like 3 in the afternoon where you're at, Retro Roadshow? Why would you not be awake at 3 in the afternoon? Let me tune that real quick. Oh yeah, no, don't even sweat it, Team Stream Cheese. No worries, man. That's awesome. I went to sleep at 11 a.m. I don't know what's real anymore. Oh, you went through the night and then went to sleep at 11 a.m. Yeah, please do, Team Stream Cheese. Oh, crying shame, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know, that's crazy, man. I actually went through the same thing. Going to TwitchCon and suddenly gaining 2 hours and then being there for a week and then coming back here for whatever reason, it's shifted my bedtime by about an hour. So now so even though I climb into bed as usual right around midnight, and usually I'd fall asleep within 15 minutes. Now I'm falling asleep around 1:30, so maybe even a little bit closer to 2. And I'm not able to like pop myself up exactly usually I get up at 7:30. Lately it's been I wake up at 8:30 and then I'm like I need a little bit more sleep. So it's always some weird thing when you're like, and I really jealously try to guard my sleep cycle, because the thing is I get a lot done when I get up early and have the whole day to work, you know. Yeah, so and the thing is like, yeah, I mean, and that used to be, well, it wasn't insomniac because I couldn't sleep. I was insomniac because my whole life was revolved around, I would be at the nightclubs, I'd be at shows,
until 3 or 4 in the morning, you know, and then often we would all go out for food afterwards. And so I wouldn't get home until 6 in the morning, and I would sleep, you know, 6 hours but I, you know, maybe 7 or 8 hours, depending on how much I had to drink that night. And sometimes, you know, and so, that's exactly right. And so, yeah, dude. And so, you know, and you just get to this weird side. In fact, that's one thing. That's one thing. We've got some neighbors that were not neighbors, but some gardeners in the building next door, and the gardeners were out at like 9 a.m. with with the blowers. And I was like, dude. And I went over and I was like, dude. But, you know, there are bartenders that live in my building. I know there are bartenders that live in my building. There's probably a couple bartenders like they just got home like 3 hours ago. You know, or well, probably not 3 hours ago, but they probably got home like 5 hours ago, after certainly a long night of bartending. Like why are you like if you're gonna do this, why don't you do this in the afternoon? You know, when it's a lot more likely that not everybody, like, that you don't have a whole swath of people still asleep. So, so he switched it up for about half an hour. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Well, that's nice. It's 9 o'clock and 9:30 instead of 9 o'clock. So you're so kind, but all right. There is nothing that I could say that would in almost any way express the frustration in my head. I don't want to get to bed today. I don't want to face another day. Everything is better left unsaid. And I don't want to get a job. I've stolen all that I could rob. I don't know how I will get by. Something in me thinks I've had one too many drinks. I spent too much time getting high. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What do you do when you're done with living, but you are still alive? I just want to kill myself, but I just can't survive. Hey, hey, hey. It's a crying shame. 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 Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. I'm sick of doing anything, so burnt out on all the songs to sing. I just want to disappear. I'm too lazy to even fall asleep, lying here, not counting any sheep, listening to the passing of the years. And I don't want to get a job. I've stolen all that I could rob. I don't know how I will get by. Something in me thinks I've had one too many drinks. I spend too much time getting high. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What do you do when you're done with living, but you are still alive? I don't want to kill myself, but I just can't survive. Hey, hey, hey. It's a crying shame. 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 Right on, Shirley. Thank you, brother. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum. Thank you so much, Trevor. Yeah, thank you, brother. You be kind. You have an awesome day. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, man. Thank you, dude. It's always great to have you here. Thank you. Oh, you little kitties. All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you much, man. So this is a song called "The Internet Is Down." This is on a side project album I put out in 2015. The band is called Anal Worm. The album is called Itch Itch Itch. This song is called "The Internet Is Down." It goes like this. Oh, there's nothing to do, and there's nowhere to go, and there's no one around, and there's nobody home, and we get so damn bored. Oh, we set fire to things, and we smoke cigarettes, and we have sex and drinking. Life gets pretty shitty when there's nothing on TV. No money in our pockets, and there's not enough to drink. And every day is just the same as the day before. We're born. We're effing bored. 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 Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Doop-doop-bop-a-doop, doop-doop-a-doo-doo-doom, no soup. Oh, there's nothing to do, and there's nowhere to go, and there's no one around. Stu, get up here right now. Get up here right now. Come here. Get up here right now. Up here right now. Get up here right now. Oh, there's nothing to do, and there's nowhere to go, and there's no one around, and there's nobody home, and we... Get up here right now, bud. Right now. Get up here. Hey! All the way up. I heard you coming up. You get up here. I'm not gonna. No, you're gonna kill him. Oh my God. He heard. I heard him coming up, and then the moment he heard me playing, he just turned back around. Little bastard. Oh, he's not a little bastard, but oh, there's nothing to do, and there's nowhere to go, and there's no one around, and there's nobody home, and we get so damn bored. Oh, we sit by things, and we smoke cigarettes, and we have sex and drinking. Life's pretty shitty when there's nothing on TV. No money in our pockets, and there's not enough to eat. And every day is just the same as the day before. We're born. We're effing bored. We're effing bored. We're effing bored. We're effing bored. Surrender. Oh, surrender. Oh, surrender. Oh, surrender. No barking. Yeah, I'll have to talk to Katie and see if we maybe. Yeah, I would feel weird about changing his name without, but that's actually a very very hilarious suggestion, Bobcat. Okay, Living Like We Should. And then The Despairing Dark, and then I think I'll have time for maybe one or two more, everybody, and that's gonna be the show for today. I'll be back here. I'll be back here a little bit earlier than yesterday, because today I started an hour late. Tomorrow's show should be right on time, which is why I like getting up at 7:30, so I've got or even 7 o'clock, because I got 5 hours before I have to stream. And it means I can get a full day of just doing what I want to do, but we'll see. So okay, so this is gonna be a. I'm strong, are you strong? Maybe we can get along, build a life. There is nothing we can't try, just so long as we have you and I. Do you fear? Do you fret? Have your worries happened yet? Put them down. Take my hand and we'll surround all your fears with joy and happiness. Oh, we're running out of time. Put your hand in mine, and let's get to living like we should. And you're good, and we're good. So let's get to living like we should. Take a breath, just relax, open up and stretch your back. Here we are, in a moment that we share. We are here and here is everywhere. Oh, we're running out of time, put your hand in mine, and let's get to living like we should. And you're good, and we're good. So let's get to living like we should. Still your mind, let it go. There's so much that we don't know, never will. Can you feel the moment spill? Can you feel the beating of your heart? Oh, we're running out of time. Put your hand in mine, and let's get to living like we should. And you're good, and we're good. So let's get to living like we should. Oh, you are beautiful, and this is another very lovely day. Oh, you are beautiful, and this is another very lovely day. Hey, Kyoshi Kira. I am strong, are you strong? Maybe we can get along, build a life. There is nothing we can't try, just so long as we have you and I. Yeah, right on. That's a song called Living Like We Should. And then Disappearing Dark. On a week-long tour, and his snoring sounds like someone snoring. Yeah, man, I can't fucking abide, dude. It's so crazy. I just cannot fucking deal with snoring, and so I would just stay in the van. Like we would get a hotel room. We get 2 queen size beds for the bandmates, and we do 4. We do 2 on each bed, and then I would just stay in the van because I just couldn't. Like I had 2 roommates that snored, and there was one night we got recordings of them snoring, you know. And so, and because just to like let them to show them how loud it was, and it was literally the most hilarious thing because one of them would snore and just be like loud honking horrible snores, and then he'd go quiet for a little while, and then the other guy would start right up. It was like literally they were doing it in concert, and I'm like, motherfucker. And so we were just dying. There's a little bit of that we put out with our album Sunshine, Joy, and Happiness. There's a little tour DVD that comes along with the CD, and on the tour DVD there's I think there's a little bit of that, and it's just fucking, it's ridiculous. It's so funny. Man, yeah, that's so sad. Like the thing is like if you snore, like why would you be upset? The thing is like you can't control it. Like it's not like you're a bad person for snoring, but if you snore, then you know, then the thing is like you have to be like let people deal with the snoring the way they can, you know. Like that's I feel you on that one, brother. So, yeah, okay, so like, hey, thank you, G42 Human. Right on, man. You sleep well. Thank you kindly, sir. Awesome. And you're right, my chat is fucking awesome. I love them with all my heart. I can feel the end, it's drawing near. It will soon be here. Oh, that much is clear. So shut the doors and turn off the lights. Let us sleep tonight. Let us huddle in the dark. Oh, my lover, you are beautiful, but that beauty comes at such a price. And I know that you'll soon disappear. like the dark and the night. Here we go. I try to memorize the shape of you, keep it locked away, but I can't retain. No, I can't hold on to anything. There's been a poisoning of my memories of you. Oh, my lover, you are beautiful, and that beauty comes at such a price. And I know that you'll soon disappear, like the dark and the night. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I can feel the end, it's drawing near. It will soon be here. Oh, that much is clear. So shut the doors and turn off the lights. Let us sleep tonight. Let us huddle in the dark. Oh, my lover, you are beautiful, but that beauty comes at such a price. And I know that you'll soon disappear, like the dark and the night. Yeah, so that's a song called The Disappearing Dark. I kind of fucked that one up a little bit. I apologize. I haven't played that one in some time as well. All right, so I'm going to close out with one last song, everybody. And then, hey, thank you, Bobcat. And, yeah, Retro Roadshow, yeah, man, that's shooting muffs over headphones. So you have a white noise generator, you put it on your, and then they play through your headphones. Then you put on shooting muffs, and that still doesn't, wow, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. What are we gonna? So what do we want? Let's do one. So one last song before I take off. What would you guys like to hear? What would be a good closer? Oh, we haven't done this. We haven't done this one in a while. Let's do this one. I'm too afraid to ever try to kill myself. I'm too scared of not being around. But I don't know why I'm holding on so desperately, 'cause nothing is building, instead it's stumbling down. I feel like the end of a song, oh, I'm fading out. Certainly once everyone sang along, but the last refrain was oh so long ago, and no one cares for a song gone on too long. So let's say goodbye. Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of when we used to be thicker than thieves and larger than life, like demigods at a bacchanal, with fire in our hearts and stars in our eyes. We were fucking unstoppable. So let's say goodbye. Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of what used to be. I know you're done, you've moved on and you left me here. But sometimes when you see me, oh, you smile. And you think to yourself, at least he's still fighting a good fight. But I'm here to say you can go straight to hell. So let's say goodbye.
Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of when we used to be thicker than thieves and larger than life, like demigods at a bacchanal, with fire in our hearts and stars in our eyes. We were fucking unstoppable, so let's say goodbye. Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of what used to be.
All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as tired as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Oh, my fire will never go out. My fire will never go down. I'll sing it again, I'll sing it out loud. Oh, my fire will never go down. Oh, my fire will never go out. My fire will never burn down. I'll sing it again, I'll sing it out loud. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la la la. So let's say goodbye. Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of when we used to be thicker than thieves and larger than life, like demigods at a bacchanal, with fire in our hearts and stars in our eyes. We were fucking unstoppable.
Yeah, right on, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. So, Retro Roadshow, I hope you get some decent sleep this evening, and thank you. Thanks everybody else. Thank you so much. Thanks to my mods, Elix and Bobcat, Elix, Bobcat, Jadavan, Justin. Who else was here today? I think there's only those. I think there's only those four. But anyway, I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for for just being you guys and doing your thing. Yeah, man, thank you, Team Stream Cheese. Thank you, Retro Roadshow. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you, Kyoshi Akira. I know you got here a little bit late, but it's always good to see you, man. Stephanie, it's always, you are, you are loved. I love you guys all. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Revis, thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, let's go raid. I wouldn't mind. Let's raid Sincerely Allison, just to kind of like see if we can't help build her audience. I know she's been doing this for a little while now, and she still isn't pulling that many people. So let's see if we can't help her out. Although, fuck, we haven't rated Director D2. Hey, thank you, Retro Roadshow. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Bolo. Thank you so much, man. Jadavan, thank you, brother. Yeah, welcome. I'm glad you got done with. Glad you sorted out your cleaning. And yeah, and so fuck, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Yeah, do we want to do? So we haven't rated Director D2 in a long time though. Yeah, what's Director D2's schedule? Do they play tomorrow, Bobcat? Do they play tomorrow? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. They play Sunday and Wednesday, so I can't. So this is the only day I can raid them. So let's raid them, because this is the only day I can raid them, and then I know that Allison does raid with a little bit more frequency. So, well, I mean, do you think we would remember doing that next week? Yeah, let's do that. We'll roll for it. Okay, so here I'm just gonna we'll do a 4-sided die. We'll do a 4-sided die. 1 and 2 will be Sincerely Allison. 3 and 4 will be Directed D2. There we go. And I'm gonna roll it right here. And so it's 3 and 4, so it's Directed D2. Awesome. Yeah, thanks guys. We'll get Alec. Like I know we'll get her in the next time she streams. We haven't read Directed D2 in a long time, so and we'll get her. Directed D2 to there. I was like, why this? All right. Yeah, they caught it. Yeah, although, yeah. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out here. Thank you so much for let me fill your ear holes with my music, and hopefully we see y'all again soon. Adios. Yeah, and there you go. V1,000 megatons of more. There you go. Love it. All right. All right, love you guys. Thank you. Adios. Cheers.